Common Act, and I know that many women had recommended that there should be some reservation of seats for female candidates. But I have seen the proposed amendments, it's not there. So I would like to reiterate there needs to be some form of reservation for women. At the moment, we only have 9% of women who are members of parliament, which is one of among the lowest levels in the world, and women are 50% of the population. And we all know that the reason women are not standing in elections is because they bear the disproportionately high rate of care responsibilities in the house, and it is for those reasons women are not coming forward to stand in elections. And also the local common elections, the responsibilities is a bit on a lower level than national level. So I think it would be good if those calls for reservations are heeded at. Thank you.
I can see the proposed update that has been given. What I can feel and I see is that it has been aligned with the new Fijian Constitution and the Electoral Act. A few things I would like to raise in this forum today. First one is the voter eligibility, people who can vote. Very well said by one of the other, Mr. Balgopind, I think. The 3 months qualification period for registered voters to vote will create a lot of hiccups in the municipal council elections. It's all right for the national elections, but for municipal elections, we are looking at all the towns and cities, and here people come and go as tenants. So that one we need to, I think, increase at least to 6 to 12 months. Then this will be the real residents who have been living in that area for a year. From the date you have the elections, back 12 months. So that is my proposal, and this will, they are, when we have prospective candidates, they will try to bring in their people, have to rent around that areas, get them registered. Once the election is over, they are gone. But they don't have any heart or interest for that municipality. And one of the many difficulties we had then, and I think it will be another one, is who are the residents of the area? How do you go and check? How do you, we have a declaration form or something of that nature to declare that they are actually residents, because municipality like Suva, Nasinu, people come and go. So if it's a declaration, okay, we take it as a law, something like that. Otherwise, people from other areas will come and register, they vote, and they go back with no heart for the interest for the municipality. Second one, who can stand as a candidate? All those things listed are in line with the Constitution, Electoral Act and others, and Local Government Act. I would like to propose, and that it says here, any resident of that municipality can be a candidate. I think we should add further, must be a resident and a ratepayer. Ratepayer of the municipality can only contest the elections. Otherwise, come a time, we will have only residents comprising of all the councillors sitting in the town council, sitting council, who do not contribute anything, I mean, in terms of finance, to the coffers of the council. If there is a ratepayer who is a councillor, he will have things at heart, and residents will be allowed to vote, but this ratepayer should be only allowed to be a candidate. Somebody has talked about dual citizenship. I think that's a very good point, because most of these people have dual citizenship here and another country, but we have got properties in our heart here, we come and go. So I think those should be also allowed to contest the election and register as a voter. Those were some things that we had, and the new system of voting, of course, it's in line with the new Constitution, Fijian Constitution and the Electoral Act. Binaka.
Thank you, sir, for your suggestions.
Thank you, and very interesting suggestions. I really like some of the suggestions that you've put forth about resident and ratepayer, and it's what we encourage as well. Please, when you're giving your suggestions, be specific with what you want, and So for the residency, just as you've mentioned, I just wanted to clarify on that. One of the criteria we've put is you must be registered in the National Register of Voters. If you look at your voter card, it has your residential address on it. And so that's the first check, that when a person comes to register, we look at the voter card, which has your address. And of course, we will also explore options of ensuring that there are declarations in place in the form, part of the form, and there'll also be a process where the roll will be displayed and people can come and object to those that have registered to vote. If people would like to object to certain voters within the voter roll, knowing that they are not part of the ward that they've registered in, we are also exploring those options of having an objections process. But thank you again for your comments and suggestions. Thank you.
Ms. Kumari, sorry. Now, the candidates should not have any adverse record within Fiji Police Force, Fiji Revenue and Customs, Fiji Biosecurity, Fiji Immigration Service, Ministry of Environment, Reserve Bank of Fiji, and key government enforcement ministries. No convictions, non-compliance of Fiji legislation. They should be clean people, like any other citizen of this country. Education and awareness on voter and candidacy. Good governance, especially respect and accountability, needs to be further enhanced in current legislation. Forward-thinking approach to operations, example, succession plan on appointment of councillor in absence of any elected councillor. Equal opportunity for women, right? I think Madam has given a raise of concern. The world today is embarking on women empowerment, and I'm so blessed that in the Ministry of Local Government, we see women in the key pivotal leadership roles. And I would just conclude my suggestion by just thanking each and everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your suggestions. Do we have the team to respond?
Thank you. I've noted down your suggestions. One thing that I picked up was about candidates, the adverse records. That's covered in the amendments in terms of one of the qualifications is you must not have been convicted of any offense in the past 8 years, for which the sentence of imprisonment is 12 months or more. So that would basically mean if you've got adverse records, you won't qualify under that rule. But there are other interesting suggestions that you put forth, and in regards to holding elections without due delays, there's a lot of planning and preparation that the elections office needs to do. We don't have a roll at the moment, the voter roll, so that in itself we need to go around and collect, get people to register so we can assign them to each wards. So there's a lot of work and preparation involved. A lot of stakeholders too. I believe someone has already mentioned that there's stakeholders involved. We've got a lot of stakeholders that will be part of the preparation and also the work for the elections. And just as Madam PS had stated, we are looking at the second half of next year to conduct these elections. Thank you.